After leaving Sebastian Inlet State Park, our next stop was the Orlando area. Sue, Cassie, and I drove up A1A, then took I-95 to Florida 528, which took us into Orlando, where we picked up the Florida Turnpike. The Turnpike took us up to Florida 50, then we went south on US 27 to Lake Louisa State Park. Lake Louisa is one of the nearest state parks to Disney World. This natural theme park showcases a diversity of wildlife, including deer, bobcat, gopher tortoises, bald eagles, hawks, and osprey. In addition to Lake Louisa, the park has two other lakes, Dixie and Hammond. The campground sits between these two lakes. The state park provides opportunities for canoeing, kayaking, and paddleboarding. Bicycling and hiking are also popular here. Our main objective for this stop was to get some laundry done. We stayed at the campground for 2 nights. We had a relaxing 2 days with a campsite providing great vistas and sunsets overlooking Dixie Lake. Next up, we're going to Disney World. This was a very short and easy drive across Schofield Road, down Florida 429 to Western Way, then up World Drive, which put us in the heart of Disney World, and then over to the campsites at Fort Wilderness where we stayed. We arrived on a Friday. Our son Chris, his wife Amy, and our grandson Drew were meeting us here for the weekend. The campsites at Fort Wilderness is a very large campground with 788 campsites dispersed across over 20 loops. Our campsite was in Loop 100. We had a great campsite. It was very convenient to walk into the settlement area of the campground. In this area, we took Drew to the Tri-Circle D Ranch to ride a pony. We attended the Hoop-Dee-Doo Musical Revue, grabbed some meals at the Pioneer Hall, and picked up some souvenirs at the Settlement Trading Post. We could also easily walk to the Marina. Having easy access to the Marina was important since Chris, Amy, and Drew were staying at Disney's Contemporary Resort. Disney provides a boat between the Marina and the Magic Kingdom. The Magic Kingdom is right next to the Contemporary, so the boat was convenient to take to get back and forth to each other. It rained quite a bit during our stay, so Sue and I went over to the Contemporary several times. Drew hosted us for some miniature golf. Since it was raining, the monorail became entertainment and we rode it to Epcot and back. On our last night there, we rode the monorail over to the Grand Floridian for dinner and to see the Magic Kingdom fireworks. Sue and I can't wait to visit Disney World again with our family, and especially with Drew.
You may not tell me you are related to Hercules. You are my nemesis. You have won this time.
Show your muscles.
Although the rain at Disney World forced some changes in our plans, we had a wonderful time. We were able to do most of what we planned anyways, including the pony ride, going to the Hoop-Dee-Doo Musical Revue, riding the boat between the resorts, and having a great dinner and watching the fireworks at the Grand Floridian Resort. Disney World is such a fun place to be, and being there with our grandson makes it even more special. I'm sure that a return visit is in our future, but now it's time to pack up and head back over to the Atlantic coast for 2 more stops before we head home.